Hello guys, I decided to do a Return to Ravnica draft a little quickly here. I'm picking Celestia Charm just because I don't want to play Rakdos for the 100th time, and I'm certainly not into playing Azorius, and just as we spoke about that, I think you get 10 tickets for this one. Oh, that makes me sad. Am I gonna value pick this? You know, I kinda want it. I kinda want it. Otherwise, I have done this 100 times. I start out with something that is not red, and then there is an Annihilating Fire, and here we go again. So, I'm gonna take this foil Epic Experiment and hide it, and let's pretend that we never saw it, because I want it. Hide. Okay, and as you can see, the red cards just kept coming. I just passed on a Incinerate thingy, and my option here to Street Spasm is Axebane Guardian, which is, to be honest, not really that close. So I'm gonna take the Street Spasm and see where we are going. And we are definitely going in the red Izzet direction. I don't like the Rune Wing very much. Never had any great success stories with it, except for when you steal it and then sacrifice it to your own Slum Reaper. Then it's nice. There is also a Syncopate and a Vessel Soul, and yeah, overall pretty meh pack. Well, Izzet Charm is good enough, we're taking it. And what do we have here? We have one of the best guild mages ever, and there is a Lava Crew and a Dragger Drone Imp, but the Rixmadi guild mage is just so much better than anything else here. So let's hide this Celestia Charm and do the same thing for the 100th time. He said, without feeling sarcastic at all. And here we have another guild mage. It is not as good as the Rixmadi one, but a Nivix guild mage will do. I promise you. Let's take him and play Grixis. I have never seen 2 experiments in one pack before. I'm sorry about that. We have a couple of options here, or 3. Mind Rot is okay. I'm not in favor of playing it in this format though. Isperia Skywatch is okay, but paying 6 mana for a 3/3 is rather disturbing. Assassin Strike, however, removal is removal. And we're definitely in the right colors, because here is, what is this, a 7th pick Splatter Thug? And I would be happy if it was just a Dead Reveler. There is also Divine Glee, which means that the super aggressive Rakdos deck is not very hardly drafted here. Well, Splatter Thug is an all-star, and he's gonna join our team. And look who we have here, Gutter Snipe. He is really, really good. Join us. So, okay, here we have a pack with basically not so much. There is a Tower Drake, which we could play, but I don't think we will. First of all, I don't like this card at all, and there is an off chance that Pyroconvergence could be good. Most likely not, but in theory it could. Here is basically nothing. I will do my rat pick. And what I mean by that is that I am picking the Drainpipe Vermin in case we open up the Unbeatable Rat, also known as Pack Rats, because this one will then help bolster the size of them. It's always good to have an Electricary, and let's take this Steed and hide it for signaling purposes. And hide. Come on, hide. And hide. And hide you. And Drainpipe Vermin will not be played. Okay. Choices. There are, as you might have guessed by now, two cards that stick out quite a lot. There is the Sphinx of the Chimes, which basically is a giant flyer. Giant flyers are good. But here is also the card I'm gonna pick, because I think that blue will be the color that we are splashing. And this one requires 2 blue mana, this one only needs 1. And this is also a card that just endgames. So. And here we have a very good creature in Frostburn Weird. We wouldn't be very sad about picking up the Guildgates or the Void Wielder, but this deck looks like it's going to be aggressive, and Frostburn Weird is playable in both guilds, so to say. So yep, it's just too good not to pick it. Alright, there is quite a lot of fun stuff. Here's the Volatile Rig, which I don't like at all. There is a Green Roustabout, which I do like, but not picking him this early. And we are kind of short on removal, so I'm leaning towards the launch party here, believe it or not. I could take the Electromancer, but I don't want to push myself too much into the blue. I want the mana base to be manageable, and I prefer Rakdos over Izzet, but I may be wrong. Who knows? And now it's time for a very uninteresting pick. We have nothing, and we'll most likely get nothing where we can abuse Fairy Imposter's drawback. So we have two choices. We have the Cobble Brute, and he's a decent guy, and we have a Battlehorn, which can destroy some artifacts every now and then, but not too often, I'm sorry to say. So we are getting a Cobble Brute to our team. And here is one of the cards that this kind of deck just snap picks. It's a Gorehouse Chainwalker. Get in there. And of course, we have to get two super sweet cards in the same pack. The Staticaster can be bonkers, but it can also be quite worthless. Annihilating Fire, on the other hand, do you want fries with that? Let me explain my pick. I like to have one Tenement Crasher on the top of my curve, and it's not a card that you actively want to pick up, but in a pack like this, where the only other option is Stealer of Secret, I prefer to take myself a Tenement Crasher and have that pick done. Why are all our good cards in the same pack? Because we really need Guildgates, especially Izzet, and Gorehouse Chainwalker is really good, and Pursuit of Light is really super good in this kind of deck. But the Gorehouse Chainwalker he's the dude. And now finally we hit a rock bottom here. Here I will take the Fairy Imposter. I'm not sure that we're gonna play it, but who knows. The Izzet key rune will most likely be played due to his mana fixing abilities. And it's also nice to have a Skullrend in the sideboard. I don't like Paralyzing Grasp at all. And now we're into just who cares territory. Double Skullrend. Hide. And survey the wreckage. Alright. This looks quite okay. Unfortunately, this was not the insane bonkers pack that we hoped for. Two cards stick out the most, and they are the Frostborn Weird and the Ultimate Prize. And I can't tell you guys which one I want the most. Of course, we could also be very, very rare greedy and pick up this Deathrite Shaman and use it to shoot 2. But I know he does not have the quality in this deck that the Ultimate Prize will have, so removal is removal. And here we have a card that could be a mythic for all that I care. It's a fantastic card, but here is also another card that is quite nice, which we all know and love, the Splattle Thug. And here we got stuff. I really like the Rakdos key rune. It's hands down the best key rune there is. In fact, except for the Golgari one, they are all pretty bad, except for the Rakdos. But there is also a Dead Reveler, and he's a man. And he's a man with a mission. So I think I will take him over another dorky 3 mana artifact. It's raining Splattle Thugs on us. Here is... I would really like a Dyna Charge, but I won't say no to my first Splattle Thug, and that's that. And... I will not play more than one Tenement Crasher, and other than that, there is really nothing I want. I still don't want to put any Electromancers into the deck, so I will take another Electrickery. And now we are getting close to a point here where I'm really tempted to take this Izzet Guildgate over this Gorehouse Chainwalker. Because it would feel, there is also this Dagger Drone Imp of course, but it would feel very horrible to have 3 really good splash cards and no mana fixing for them. So this is very possibly the wrong pick, but I'm gonna take the gate because I want my mana to work. And to confirm that, we are given a Staticaster. And another Dead Reveler. And here it would be between these two, and I don't want another launch party. I will take another Guildgate and be very happy about it. I will take up the Rakdos Ringleader, most likely not playing it. It's, however, a fun card to have in play. Oh, thank you very much. A Dynacharge. And when you ask for something, you might actually get it, right? And a Tenement Crasher. Yes, yes, yes. It looks like an interesting deck, don't you think? Could be worse. Could definitely be worse. Oh, I really wish that I hadn't passed the first Annihilating Fire. But no one is perfect. And least of all, not me. Oh, another island. Sweet. We need those for our splash. Alrighty then. So this is how I build my limited decks. I ship off the cards into no and maybe piles, and if it's definitely yes, I'm just throwing it into the deck. One Dynacharge at least, maybe one Electrickery, let's see. Gutter Snipe. It really bothers me that we didn't get any Traitorous Instincts for this deck. That would have been nice. Dead Revelers. Street Spasm. And a Tenement Crasher. So 14 creatures. Alrighty then. And we have no 5-drops. That's kind of annoying, but guess we have to live with it. And for the Pyro Convergence, let's evaluate the situation. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards that trigger it, which is really not enough. For the Gutter Snipe, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards that triggers it, and that's absolutely okay. So what do you think? Would you change much here? I think we can at least get to the second round with this heap. So, but also, as you may have noticed during the holiday cube drafts, that every time I say that a deck seems okay, we end up with a very, very red butt due to all the spanking we receive. Yes, spanking. All right. What do you propose, mighty Modo? I say we do it like this. 4 swamps only. Ugh. That makes this Assassin Strike really, really awkward. I need 5 swamps. I really need 5 swamps. That way we have 8 red sources and 6 blue. But I really need the 5th swamp due to no Gill Gates. Done. Alright guys, let's see what we can do with this. See you round 1. Thank you for watching.